Welcome to another video review on BuyMeAnIPhone.com. As usual, I'm Omar C, and today we have a very cool review, a very special review because it is a brand new product just released by Ivyskin, and it is the Ivyskin Xylo T2. And I have it right here on my iPhone. Obviously, it's a plastic case. So I'm just going to start off my review by saying this. If you know me and if you've watched my reviews before, you know that I do not like plastic cases. I don't. I prefer leather cases. I think plastic cases make the iPhone look cheap. I always feel like I can't trust them because it's probably gonna, every time I drop it, it's probably gonna bust apart, come apart really easily. In most cases, plastic cases do not protect the screen at all, which is the biggest reason why I don't like plastic cases. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start off the review by saying that I really like this case, and I'm really impressed with Ivyskin and the quality and the technology that I put into this case. So I would definitely use this on a regular basis. As a matter of fact, I've been using it for about 2 weeks now, and I love it. So let's go ahead and talk about this case. Let me just show you some really close-ups. The paint on this thing is really awesome, and you can probably get better view of it if you go to Ivyskin's website. I'll provide you links for that, but they show you the actual paint. It's scratch-resistant paint, so this stuff is not going to flake off. It's going to stay there. It's going to look really good. They have this in a variety of colors. Obviously, they have the blue one. They have a really nice red one, a yellow one that just came out, and they also have a black one, I believe. And I believe that's what this one is right here. This is the black one. You can't really see it, but it looks exactly the same except it's black. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about why I like this case so much and why it's so awesome. Now, like I said before, in most cases, plastic cases don't protect the screen, which is a big issue for me. It's an iPhone. Most important part of the iPhone is the screen. So if you crack the screen, you're in trouble. So Ivyskin has come out with this really cool technology, and if you see that, there's plastic here. And now this isn't some really cheap thin plastic, like maybe a screen protector style that you might have purchased for your iPhone. This is thick plastic. It's the same exact thickness as all this right here. Really cool. And so the thing about it is, and I'm just going to go ahead and read this off the website because it's a mouthful. So this is Surface Xylo Wave technology, and it basically allows you to pass ultrasonic waves that pass over the touchscreen panel, and it transfers them to the iPhone screen without any interferences at all. Basically, in layman terms, it just means it's a freaking awesome case, and you're able to use the touchscreen through the plastic protection. So if I drop this face first, I feel pretty secure that it's going to protect the iPhone screen. Maybe not if it was a super far drop, but if it's just from my ear level, if I dropped it down, it would probably do a pretty good protection of the screen in itself, the touch screen. And everything is really accessible and really protected very well. You got your headphone jack, your standby switch, silent switch, volume up and down rocker. You got your speaker and your microphone and your connector. The connector fits in there fine. And there's a cutout for your home button right there. So you can click on that and get there. Proximity sensor is not being blocked. There's a slight slit in there, so that way it still works really well. Like I said, the paint job is scratch resistant, so it's really nice. Really nice quality case. I've really grown to love this case a lot. And like I said, there's many varieties, and I actually have another one, the original one that they sent me, which is pretty cool. It's like a chrome mirrored kind of thing. And I use that one for a little bit too. I think especially women might really enjoy that a lot, since you could probably put your makeup using this as a mirror, which is kind of cool. But that's the case. So this case retails for $39.99, which is reasonably priced. It's a little bit over $30, and I think it's definitely worth it. As far as improvements or things that I would like to see that would change about this case is maybe have something where you could either have a belt clip attached to the back of it, or maybe some type of holster for the case. That would be really nice because I like to keep my iPhone on my hip. One of the other issues I was kind of having a little bit with this case is the way that it snaps together. Now, if you notice there, I can put pressure on this spot right here and it slides right out, okay? Now, when this is in your pocket, let's just say it's in this position in your pocket, you slip your hand in your pocket to pick out the phone, well, then it kind of just slides right off really easily. So you have to be kind of careful. So, and that could definitely be the case if you're like holding it to your ear, or maybe it's like in your hand, and if you're not holding it the right way, it could possibly slip out of your hand. So I would like to see maybe a better, tighter enclosure, or the way this snaps together, maybe a little bit. I'm not sure how it would hold up after, maybe if you had it for a year or so, maybe it might get loose, I don't know. Especially if you're constantly taking it off and on and off, if you switch your cases a lot, it may become loose. So, I mean, I really don't know if that could be an issue further down the line, possibly, I don't know. one thing to consider. But for the most part, really awesome case. There's a couple other companies, I think 2 other companies that have a similar technology as far as the plastic that you can use the case through. Let me actually prove that to you, just so you know. I'm not making this up. But see, you can slide your finger and it does respond to the touch. Let me do that again. See? There are other companies that have similar style cases like this. But I believe Ivyskin was one of the first to come out with it, so I'm sure there'll be tons of companies coming with some kind of copycat technology, but really nice quality. Ivyskin Xylo, I will provide the links on the website so you can purchase that if you're interested, and that's it. So thanks for watching another video review on BuyMeAnIPhone.com. I'm Omar C. Until next time.